Welcome back, Filmscope subscribers. This is another mind-bending story where things are definitely not what they seem. Today we are diving straight inside the house of secret. If you look at this woman on your screen, her name is Sarah. To the average eye, Sarah is just a gentle elderly woman living her peaceful life in a beautifully styled old-school apartment. She sits by her window, typing away on her typewriter, watching the neighbors and doing her thing. But wait, something is not blending. Every single time a train passes by, the sound of the train does not just disturb her, it literally tears her brain apart. She starts having panic attacks, shaking like leaf, clutching her head. Now look at the people around her. We have this doctor, Dr. Jide, and a couple of other folks who claim they are just caring for her because she has amnesia, memory loss. They are treating her with some experimental drugs, trying to help her remember. But wait, if you look at how they stare at her, how they whisper in the corners, you will know immediately that something is fishy. Not be today we start with this small setup for Nollywood now. These people are not her family. And this house, oh boy, is a complete illusion. They built a whole set, a fake reality just to trick an old woman's brain. But why? Why is it so important inside this woman's head that a group of people will spend millions of naira to set up a movie set inside a warehouse to trick her? Hold your breath, because the secrets are about to start leaking out one by one. Now the movie takes us back in time, and suddenly everything changes to black and white. The cinematography here is top notch, no cap. We meet your young Sarah, played by the beautiful Efe Rele, working her normal job at the post office. Enter this fine, tall, dark, and handsome man, Panam Peters, played by Sean Farquhar. Standard Niger boy style, he starts to toast her, He's smooth, he's charming, and Sarah is trying to play hard to get, but we all know how this one ends. Before you know it, love has entered the building. But Panam is not just any regular guy walking down the street of Lagos. He's a patriotic soldier with a heavy side hustle as a spy. As they fall deeper in love, they get married and their life is looking like a beautiful dream. Kissing in the rain, sharing sweet words, everything is sweet. But in Nigeria, when your life is too sweet, you better look over your shadow because trouble is usually parked and stuck behind you. Panam's job is dangerous. He's dealing with top secret military information, and his colleagues are not playing games. He starts to realize that some big-wig generals in the military are planning something dirty that will ruin the future of the country. He decides he cannot fold his arms and watch. He has to expose them. But doing that means putting a massive target on his back. And on the back of his young pregnant wife, Sarah. The tension in this segment is so fake that you can cut it with a knife.
With billions? What from the Russians?
Back to the past. The danger finally arrives at their doorstep. Panam's military associates are starting to suspect him. Panam knows his time is running out. He has gathered a highly classified document, the kind of document that can destroy the political career of the powerful General Sani Sofa. Yes, the same General Sani who in the present day is running to become the next democratic president of Nigeria. If this document leaks, the general is finished. In a frantic, desperate moment, Panam rushes home to Sarah. He tells her she needs to hide. He holds her close, hands her the secret document, and tells her that she must keep it safe no matter what. But look at Sarah's face. She is terrified. She is just a simple woman who wanted a peaceful life with her husband. And now she is holding the destiny of a whole nation in her hands. Panam kisses her one last time, looks into her eyes, and runs out to distract the soldiers who are already closing in. This is the last time Sarah will ever see her husband as a free man. The soldiers break into the house and they arrest Sarah. They torture her, demanding to know where Panam hid the document. But her mind completely snaps under the trauma. She blocks out the memories, her brain locks up, and she enters a state of deep amnesia. She is thrown into prison, forgotten for 20 years, while the general climbs his way up to the top of the political ladder. Let's jump back to the present day inside the fake house. Sarah is starting to suspect that her reality is a scam. First of all, she notices that the layout of the house occasionally changes when she wakes up. Have you ever woken up in your house and the bedroom door is suddenly 3 steps further to the left? Exactly. Her mind is playing tricks on her. Or rather, the people handling her are getting sloppy. She starts looking closely at Dr. Jide and Mrs. Lawa, the woman who claims to be her friend. And then the train sounds happens again. But this time Sarah realizes something mind-blowing. She looks out the window expecting to see a train line, but there is nothing there. The sound of the train is coming from a speaker. Oh, the jig is up. She realizes she is being gaslighted, manipulated, and kept in a high-tech cage. She decides to play along, pretending she still doesn't know anything while she begins to plan her escape. Najita Dede's acting in this section is pure fire. The way she transitions from a confused, fragile old woman to a sharp, calculating survivor is just beautiful to watch. She starts hiding her pills, pretending to swallow them but spitting them out later because she knows that drugs are keeping her mind foggy. The hunter is slowly becoming the prey, and these fake NGO helpers have no idea that the woman they are trying to manipulate is starting to wake up.
Make it impossible for the general to win. Sarah, I need you to remember.
Now we finally see the cards laid out on the table. The people keeping Sarah in this fake house are not government agents, and they are not evil kidnappers either. Well, not entirely. They are actually an underground activist group led by Mrs. Banke Lawa. They want to stop General Sani Sofa from winning the election, and they know that the only way to do it is to get that 20-year-old secret document that Sarah's husband hid. They rescued Sarah from a prison psychiatric facility, but because her mind was so damaged by years of torture, they couldn't just ask her where the document was. She literally could not remember. So they devised this wild, desperate plan. Recreate her exact house from 20 years ago, use sensory triggers like the train sound, and use a specialized doctor to gently coax the memory out of her. But as the election dates get closer, they are running out of time. General Sonny's thugs are starting to sniff around, and if they find Sarah first, they will kill her without blinking. The tension inside the monitoring room where the team watches Sarah is rising. Tempers are flaring, and Dr. Jide is arguing with Mrs. Lawa about the ethics of what they are doing. They are literally torturing this poor woman's mind all over again for the greater good of the country. Before we continue with the recap, if you are new on this channel and haven't subscribed, kindly please do so. Also, please don't forget to click on the like button, as this will help the algorithm for YouTube to be able to recommend our videos to more viewers. Thank you for subscribing. Now let's get back to the movie. This is the peak of the movie, the absolute best part. Sarah decides she has had enough. She's not going to sit down in a wheelchair and let these people play draft with her brain. In a brilliant move, she outsmarts her guard, finds a way out of her room, and escapes the fake house. As she steps outside, she expects to see the old street of her youth, but instead, she finds herself in the middle of a massive modern-day warehouse. The shock of seeing the wooden boards, the studio lights, and the fake walls of her home completely shatters her remaining mental blocks. The floodgate of her memory burst open. We see a rapid, beautifully edited montage of flashbacks. The day she was arrested, the cold face of General Sonny Sofa, the sound of real trains screaming in her ears as she was dragged away, and finally, the exact moment her husband Panam whispered the location of the secret document. She remembers everything. She knows who she is. She knows what they want and she knows where the secret is buried. But she is now on the run, alone in a world she doesn't recognize anymore.
Thank you.
We have reached the grand finale of this movie. Sarah is no longer the victim. Armed with her full memory, she connects with the people who can help her execute the ultimate revenge. The location of the document is revealed. It was hidden inside something so simple, yet so brilliant, right under everyone's noses. As General Sonny Sofa is preparing for his final campaign rally, confident that he is about to become the next president of Nigeria, the activists play their final card. The secret document is finally released to the public, exposing the horrific crimes, the coup plot, and the blood on the general's hands. The political empire he spent decades building crumbles to the ground in a matter of minutes. Sarah stands tall, looking at the television screen as justice is finally served for her, for her late husband Panam, and for the entire country. The House of Secrets has finally collapsed, and the truth has set everyone free. What a brilliant, emotional, and satisfying ending to a fantastic Nigeria masterpiece. Thank you for staying with us. If you enjoyed this movie, kindly click on the like button. And if you want us to have a movie recap on any movie of your choice, kindly comment to the comment section any movie you would like us to have a recap on next time. Thank you. See you next time, and God bless you.